All right, guys and gals, welcome back to the Houston Kill YouTube channel. I got the main man, Jesse, with me today.
Always, man.
And guys, we are back on the 51 back there. And this episode, it is action-packed. You guys are going to be seeing us fire up the motor. You're going to see us get the front end back on it. You're going to see the inner fenders get painted. You're going to get to see Jesse over here done a bunch of killer work on the grill of this thing, polishing it up, painting it up. Man, you're a busy man on it.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's the way to get it done. Just get after it.
That's it. So you guys sit back. Hope y'all enjoy the episode. Let's get to it. All right, guys, I got old Jesse with me here. Look at this rat's nest of a wiring, dude.
Golly,
it's
man.
Bad, dude. So while I'm doing that, I got Mr. Jesse painting. Got these inner fenders looking good, dude. You killed it on this deal, man.
Looking real good.
They looking good. You sanded the far out of them, and you got after it.
Yeah,
so,
man, that looks good. I love that color.
Man, it's going to break it up nice. And then after Jesse got done painting this stuff and getting it all cleaned up, we got the grill out and decided, just me and him both, was like, it needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
What, you had some paint there. How'd that wire brush work?
It worked good. It shaved it pretty good. It took maybe a good 15 minutes. So
Good deal.
yeah, man. Polishing on this 51 Chevrolet's grill. Sanding all this down in here. Going to eventually paint all this a matching color to the car and all that jazz, but I've always digged these 51 Chevrolet grills. Yeah, buddy. Always. Got to be matching, man. It's going to look good. Going to get the chrome back polished up and everything. That's still going to be there, but I'm going to try to get that gone best I can. So I hope the owner enjoys this thing when it's all said and done. It's going to be a nice looking sweaty hot rod. Take it easy, y'all. All right, got the taping process done, and wish we could take these out to do a nice, legit paint job, but literally every one of them are riveted in, these panels, so we're just trying our best to keep them in there without taking all the rivets out and going through all that process, and that's literally just going to cost the customer more money, so we're just going to cut a shortcut, do this deal, and yeah, so by the way, at the end of the day, this is going to be the street burner. So the customer truly ain't wanting everything tore apart and put back together type of deal. So that's why we're doing this. But yeah, get a good matching color that's on the car, onto this, and we'll be rocking. So let's get after it. All right, got the painting done. That's like a smoky gray. That's what the inner fenders of this car is painted as, and I was like, try to get that grill to match them inner fenders best we can, so that looks a lot better. When it all dries, it'll look a lot better, and even got that dolled up and looking better, so, oh yeah, it's going to look good, guys, I really do. And then after we get when it all dries, I'm going to rip this tape off, and then start polishing the chrome and get that rust gone, and we'll be rocking. So, well, let's move on to the next project. Y'all take it easy.
Dude, Jesse, you've got that thing looking slick, man.
Yeah, man, that thing hammered out nice, dude. I'm really pleased with that one, dude.
Shoot, yeah, dude. So we got to get this grill on here, guys. Jesse has killed this thing while I'm working on other stuff. Look, man, look at that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's looking
good. Love
it,
man. Love it.
Good. Let's get this front end on here, and let's show these people what this deal's about to daggum look like. Jesse, dude.
Yeah, man.
Look at this grill, man.
Looks a lot better, bro. Yeah, I just simply took some WD-40 and Scotch-Brite, and just cleaned off. And I'm telling you, you do that, and if you get something that's got a lot like little flakes of rust here and there, that WD-40 just pops it right off like it ain't nothing.
Cleaned it up like it wasn't nothing, did
it? And I could have polished it, with some other polish and got a little bit of glow on it, but I kind of went with the car. Kind of keep it sweaty, just like the car. So, yeah, got that looking good. Even painted these panels in here the same color as the inner fenders. And cleaned this up here. All this was like rusted and painted black. And got that back of chrome again. Painted the hood latch. And yeah, and got the
little fan visors,
yeah.
I guess.
Bill, I call them headlight bills, but got those somewhat cleaned up. But yeah, I love
good.
polishing chrome, man. I can sit and do that crap all day long.
It helps them a bunch, don't
Yeah,
it?
it just kind of soothes the mind. It's like putting a puzzle together.
That's it, guys. Well, heck yeah. Jesse did a good job on that. Let's get this old girl fired up. We still got some wiring we need to clean up around the headlight area. We just need to shorten all this, get it cleaned up. You guys can now see how cleaned up this stuff is. It'll literally just go right in here in this area here. And I mean, check that out right there. We'll throw, man, the way that looked before, oh, it was
rough, bro.
It was rough. So
Rough.
we cleaned that up. All this stuff here will get cleaned up underneath of the sheet metal panel that I made and stuff, and you guys will get to see that as well. But yeah, man, this thing is looking good. All right, guys, we are moving right along here. So I've been working on the starter wiring. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with like all the intimate details of that. I know Jesse over here, he's all about the wiring and stuff on that.
I kind of fade away a little while. Let Houston take over that steering.
Yeah, we start talking about flux capacitors and fuses and relays.
Yeah, I'm looking for a drill bit and hammer.
Yeah, Jesse's ready to step away there on us. So we're getting the harnesses cleaned up. This is one thing I wanted to kind of focus on. That's the focus, Jesse.
Yeah, that's the focus right there.
Is getting this stuff cleaned up and looking a lot better for the customer and stuff. Because, man, if your wiring is cleaned up, it's a whole lot easier to work on. So we've got the alternator wired up now. I've got the power wire all tucked away and cleaned up. This is like the activator wire right there. All that is now wired in and stuff as well. So yeah, man, we are hammered down on the wiring of this deal, and it's getting there. And trust me, there's a ton of it, and especially with this thing had already been converted to 12 volt and stuff. You guys can see the mess here that I'm slowly but surely calming down and slowly but surely digging through here and digging stuff out. This thing only had one relay on it to begin with.
That's a mess.
And dude, I don't know how the thing kept from burning down. So
yeah,
we're fixing that as well. Is adding relays and making sure the fans got it, the fuel pumps got it. And this thing has a weird brake light system on it, and it had to have a relay on it as well. So yeah, guys, we're getting there on that deal. And we're moving right along. So y'all can see our intake cover there. And you can see how all that stuff is looking. And Jesse, man, this thing's trying to come together on us.
Oh, yeah, man. We're here. We're here. It's time to fire it up and cruise it, man.
It is, man. We're right there at that mess on this deal. So, yeah, guys, we're going to transition on in here into the next phase. All right, so we had a little bit of a stop that we had to do here, and that was the transmission.
Man.
That's Jesse's favorite. So this thing was missing the speedo gear, and we had to get one ordered and get one in it because it was pouring liquid out the side of it there.
Yeah.
So we got that fixed. And then up next, Mr. Jesse's about to have fun on dropping the fuel tank and fixing a leak that we had going on back there, too, at the same time.
That was the process itself, too, man.
So, yeah, guys, let's get under the car here and fix this leak. Well, guys, I had a little bit of a leaky of a gasket here going on.
Yeah, man.
Jesse, what'd you think?
That gas is cranked, bro. It's done.
That's done. All right. We got a new gasket on here. Let's get it on this deal, and let's hammer down. Alrighty, guys, man, we had a little bit of a situation here. Our gears finally came in for the transmission, and we've got all kinds of different ones of these. I've never dealt with this before on changing these out, so this will be a new one for us. Hopefully we've got the gear ratios right, and the speed will match how fast we're going down the road on the speedometer cable. So we'll find out on that.
We'll find out.
So that big gear was missing on transmission. We've got that on now. That stuff came in, and now up next is our dipstick situation. So this was a little bit of a mess.
Brand new, man.
Brand spanking new dipstick, and this thing came from Advanced Store, and the dipstick tube did not fit the dipstick that came with it. So I don't know if they had the numbers mixed up at the store or what happened.
Advance, man. You know, need to pick it up.
I know. Step it up, boys. So the customer went back, took the receipts with him, replaced the stuff, and got brand new. And once we got the new one in, it fit right up, no problem. The dipstick worked great. The dipstick tube worked great. We don't really know what happened here or if it was just a bad one in the mix-up. But it ended up actually breaking and everything this old one did. So, yeah, guys, the little things you run into that hold you up sometimes.
Yeah, it just makes you mad, man.
It really does. But this car's coming along. It's starting to look pretty good. We've got a mess right now around this thing, but we're about to be firing this up, and there's Jesse's favorite spot, transmission fluid on the ground. He's all about that life, guys, I'm telling you. And if we're swapping a motor out, I'm telling y'all, we're putting some transmission fluid on the ground.
I've tried to keep it clean.
That's it. So we're getting really close here to firing this deal up. I had to build this bracketry here for the throttle pedal.
That turned out good.
This actually turned out really good. It feels good in the driver's compartment and stuff, and was able to use a lot of the original stuff. So, yeah, guys, let's get this deal fired up and see what we're working with. Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. Fired up. Well, we got it running. We're going to have to prime the oil in this thing again. It should show a little bit more oil pressure than that. Okay. And I don't want us to drop a lift or anything like that. So let's prime it again. All right, guys, so what just happened is I don't like what we're hearing on the starter down there. Not quite sure why it is. We may need to shim it out and stuff there, but it's got a brand new starter on it, a brand new flex plate, all that stuff, and it's still making noises down there. I don't get that. But, we don't see any leaks up here yet, but I don't like what the oil pressure is reading. It should definitely be in the anywhere from 45 to 65 pounds of oil pressure in this thing, and it's only showing 37, and it should spike up immediately after it fires up. So we're going to prime the oil again. We're going to take the valve covers off of it, and we're going to double check, make sure it is getting oil to every single rocker arm and all that good stuff. So that's where we are. Good success today. We're starting here to fire up. All right, cut. All right, guys, we're cranking over at 11:04 on a Friday night, Mr. Jesse.
Man.
That's it. So, Jesse, what you got going on over here, and what is happening right now with this deal?
Pulled the boost pop off, which that wasn't bad.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
That was a nice move right there. Whole what? Not even 5 minutes.
Boom.
Laying over to the side, but yeah. Took the boost pipe off. We're going to take the intake off, and Houston's going to re-drill some holes for this massive leak-off line.
That's it.
And you'll be rock and rolling, dude. Get them blow-off valves moving.
That's it, guys. All right, so what is happening here? I originally had a vacuum block back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See where that sensor's in it right there? You can't have both of the blow-off valves tied into a T, okay? They have to be individually fed from the intake, and you also need them to be off of the bottom, okay? They can't be down there. They've got to be up on the intake, and that way you don't get fuel in your lines, because sometimes at the bottom of your intake you'll get fuel down there on those deals. But anyways, have it up. That way you've got individual references going to the blow-off valves. And right now we're just taking this top half off. We're going to stuff full our intake runners with paper towels, use a vacuum cleaner. I've got some holes already back there, but they need to be drilled out bigger because all those are 1/8 inch and we need them to be 3/8, Jesse.
Yeah,
so
man,
heck yeah.
doing the big boy stuff.
That's it. All right, so moving on over here at the same time, Miss Hannah has got her little sewing station going on. Heck yeah, look at you over here, hammered down. And watching murder documentaries while I'm priming the oil on the 51 over here. So this thing is getting close to getting fired up. So before you fire up any of these LS engines or any hot rod motor for that matter, make sure you prime the oil first before you fire them up. You don't want to drop a lifter. You don't want to wipe a lobe on a cam or anything like that. So what we're doing is we're rotating the engine over until every single rocker arm has got oil on it, and we're down to our last one. We're trying to get oil to come up out of this one. The rest of them's got oil coming out of them besides that one, so that's the one we got to work on, and we'll keep cranking it over until we get it all primed, guys. So heck yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
Do what Jesse did. There you go. Something getting hot.
Burn it all off.
Okay.
I'm gonna let the car up a little bit. No leak. Sounds good. You want to put it under low? Hold. What's happening? Nothing.
All right, guys and gals, what is going on here? So y'all just saw we had this thing fired up for the first time. That's really exciting. Me and Jesse are very, very happy about that.
Man, happy.
We're moving in the right direction. It's always good to hear these things fire up. But we had some technical difficulties going on, and we're going to walk you guys through them. And so let's get on into it here. So we had a few things happening here that was causing some issues. So let's dive on in. All right, Mr. Jesse. So, man, we got this thing running, and we found out you could literally run this thing as a 4-cylinder.
Pretty much, exactly, man. That's wild.
and it'll run. So when you guys heard this thing running, it was literally only running on 4 cylinders. And this whole side over here, the injectors aren't firing right. And so we end up swapping the harness out from side to side. Then we can get this side working, and then that side over there doesn't want to work right. So we've got that issue going on, trying to figure out I'm going to pull this harness apart, see if I can find the problem. If not, we may just have to replace just the harness for the injectors. The other issue is this sensor right here. So this Terminator X is not wanting to read this sensor at all. And this is the fuel pressure sensor. So we're going to get a Holley sensor and replace this bad boy right here. We do have spark on each one of these coil packs, so that's good. We do have fire in there, but we're not getting fuel on this side. And Jesse, if you ain't got no gas in it,
ain't nothing gonna happen.
it ain't gonna run. It's as simple as that. But yeah, guys, it's coming together here. We're getting right there at it.
Yeah,
we just want to get
the bugs at this point.
Yep. So we just want to give you guys an update. Let you guys see what it looked like. We've got the fenders in there now.
Looks good. The old LS sits in there real happy.
Yep. You can see that. Yeah. We did paint the top cover piece, the gray color and stuff, and I think that
cleaned it up good.
That cleaned it up pretty good, didn't it, Jesse?
Yeah, it was killer.
Yeah, man.
The patina looked all right. It
just wasn't jiving. It was too much black under here.
Too much black, exactly.
Too much black. So yeah, we're working on it. We're getting there. We want to give you guys an update. In the next episode, hopefully we will have these gremlins taken care of and fixed. Man. And then also we've got to clean up all of the headlight wiring. Yeah. So guys, been a ton of work going on. You know, we're very excited about going test driving this thing really soon, but we just want to show y'all some of the struggles we're dealing with right now. We're going to get it fixed. We'll get it right.
We even had dropped the gas tank randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fix the daggum gasket back there.
Yeah, we had a gasket leaking real bad on the gas tank.
So a lot of cars up on the rack. Might as well just mow that down, you know. But other than that, man, this car's rocking. Yeah, it's rocking and rolling. So, yeah, guys, we've got it fired up. Next video, hopefully we will be test driving this thing and be doing a whole lot more stuff with it. So, yeah, guys, just want to do a quick update so you guys are aware of what's going on. We got more to come. It's just fighting us right now. It's just fighting us like GTO has been. That's it. But, yeah, and update on that thing. We did get the boost pipe done. We got the blow-off valves done. All that good stuff. We'll have an episode on that thing. We just got to get it fired up, and we want to show the difference on that and stuff as well. So that episode is coming too, and that one's going to be a pretty cool episode there. So, yeah, man. All right, guys, for getting out of here. Appreciate y'all watching the episode. Thank y'all so much. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one.